I gotta say, it's a tough crowd here in New York. Hey, this is Daniel. So I am in rainy New York City, and this is where the Andrew Yang will be speaking tonight. Maybe in the rain, in the pouring down rain. I don't know. We don't know, but there's an arch, so he won't get wet. See the arch? All right. You know, there's some other people with their own agendas gathering. Hey, this is Daniel. So I am here with a lovely lady who is here not for Andrew Yang today. She is, I think she's a Trump fan is what I'm getting.
So I am a transgender. I identify as bisexual, and for 20 plus years I was a Democrat socialist. I ran for Congress in the Midwest as a Democrat socialist, as a proud transgender living with HIV. But I finally rose up and ran away from the Democrat plantation. I think for myself now. And it's funny now that liberals come out and try to verbally taunt me or harass me or try to physically assault me. How many times have you seen a person wearing a Bernie Sanders hat get assaulted and have their hat removed? Zero.
Right. Hey, freedom of speech, people.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Let us tell our tale. Live our truth.
So why did Yang's people use the flags that dropped on the concrete floor? I wonder what's up with that.
Okay, I am not privy to that inside information, but I do want to ask you, is there something about Yang that you don't like at all, or is it just that you're a uber Trump fan?
Well, the one thing I keep hearing, because I get his emails, I get all political candidates' emails. I keep hearing this $1,000 for every American. Is it just for Americans, or are the illegals going to get it too? And then also, what would be the incentive to go to work if I'm getting $1,000 in cash? First of all, that's absurd, because that's never going to happen. He's not going to give $1,000 to every single American. And what's the incentive to go to work for an honest day's worth of work for an honest day pay if he's giving you $1,000? I can move to the Midwest and pay my rent would be $280 a month.
Okay, so what I'm getting from you is, first of all, you're afraid illegals might get the $1,000 a month.
Well, they illegals are already voting in California for a state level, so why not? Why wouldn't I be afraid that a presidential candidate who let the American flag fall on the ground wants to give $1,000 to American citizens when there's illegals collecting SSI, and I personally know them. Okay,
but your concern is that they might be
That's just one of the concerns. I have multiple concerns for any Democratic candidate.
That's what I'm going through with you. The three concerns you talked about. So first of all, you can't. Illegal can't get it. They have to be an American citizen.
Then how are illegals getting SSI?
Okay, I'm not privy to that inside information.
But SSI is harder to get than $1,000 from a president candidate. So if illegals are getting SSI, our welfare, living in HUD housing, Carson, please drain HUD.
Well, he is promising to cut the fat and make sure that
is he going to build a wall?
Government runs smoother.
Is he going to build a wall?
He is about strong borders and building up the natural resources.
I say build a wall. I don't want a fence. I don't want a barrier. We want a wall. Walls work. For 4 years I was in prison. How do you think I stayed in prison? Walls. Okay, so the wall issue is big for you. There's not an issue. We need a wall. There is a huge crisis. Smallpox is back in America because we allow illegals. You know, if I go to Mexico illegally,
that's a lot to unpack.
But you know, if I go to Mexico and illegally cross over the border into Mexico, I could face 2 to 10 years in prison in Mexico. Why don't we do that to illegals here?
Okay, well that's definitely an interesting policy. But then the incentive to work you were concerned about.
Yeah, there's a lot of children who don't work.
Children?
Young people, what I call them. You know, I'm almost 40.
So you're not advocating child labor?
No. I'm just saying young adults, you know, let's say live in their parents' basement or live at home and don't really work. Or have a very part-time job. They're American citizens, so they would get $1,000.
Well, the statistics he states
the statistics that are ran mainly by Democrats, just like the biased fake media, the Democrat media people that are writing stories.
I'm not going to defend the statistics. I'm just saying that.
But you're wearing a Yang pin.
The information he's providing is that most people.
It's going to make him look good. He's running for president. Everything he's going to release is going to make him look good.
So if
obviously,
if we can't if we can't agree on the information, then
I
we can't
don't agree.
on
I don't agree. He's biased, but he's wearing a Yang pin. So
yeah, I'm a Yang
and I'm wearing Trump USA. USA
because
first. Yang doesn't sound USA to me.
Ooh, are we racist too?
No, my wife or my soon-to-be wife is black. I love black pussy.
Okay, I don't think I have to delete that one. But anyway.
And black dick too, honey.
Okay, I think I have to delete that one too.
I'm racist. I don't like white stuff.
But Yang is definitely an American. He's born in, or he lives in New York here.
That's great.
But
why is this people letting the American flag drop and then they put it out there?
Isn't that kind of like a side rabbit hole issue? I don't even know. I didn't see it happen, so I can't really tell you.
Well, you'll see it eventually when it's in the press.
Okay, but I think that they hire a setup crew, so I don't think it's like Yang people.
Okay. So you think we should give everyone $1,000 a month?
I think that is the solution to the
only American citizens.
Yes.
So how is it that he's only going to give it to American citizens and not the illegals, even though the illegals are getting SSI and food stamps, and that's more harder to get than $1,000?
Well, we definitely have to clean up government and make sure it works for everybody. So.
No, not for everybody. Only for American citizens with a Social Security number.
Well, when I say everybody, I mean everybody who's supposed to be here.
Because you should make that very clear then.
Okay. Well, thank you for speaking. I mean, we could.
So he's from New York. Oh, here. Go to whatever big metropolitan city you're in and go to the homeless shelter and go in there with no cameras, just by yourself, and look at how many American citizens and veterans are in there. And then look around and see how many illegal aliens are there. Then go around and look at all the like McDonald's, Burger Kings, all the fast food joints, and see how many illegals work there.
But okay, so that sounds like an issue.
And they got Social Security numbers. They buy them off the street. Well, I could take you right into New York and buy you one. Okay, but $22.
Whoa! But you're saying that's an issue. Why? Because
you're gonna give them $1,000.
Well, I don't know that.
Mega.
That's not the plan, but your issue is illegal immigrants. But you're saying that
my issue is Americans first, and Donald Trump's doing a great job. Hashtag walk away. Hashtag stop the bias.
But he's not giving them $1,000 a month.
Hashtag walk away. Leave the Democrat plantation. Bye.
Bye. So I found this interview kind of annoying just because anytime somebody kind of bulldozes over you to just talk a lot, that is kind of annoying. And I know that when people don't have like real arguments, they tend to do that. I felt like that was definitely happening in this interview for sure. But anyway, it seemed like she was really concerned about immigrants, and she claimed that she wasn't racist. And for the obvious reason, I think her reasons were making her sound more like a whore than a racist. But anyway, regardless of that, I looked into the statistics and I really don't see that. First of all, Social Security, the issue with Social Security is, yes, there's billions of dollars of fraud. I don't know that you can contribute that really to illegal immigrants at all. I looked through and there's no clear data, but there is clear data that illegal immigrants contribute billions of dollars to Social Security. So it might be a wash, honestly. And so, as Andrew Yang says, it's not immigration, it's automation. So I think that's something that we really should be aware of. And, you know, I think in this situation, anytime that you contribute like a negative aspect to people of color or immigrants, then without anything backing it up, no data, no statistics, I feel like that really is racist. So that is my take. So go ahead and like, subscribe, share if you want, but I will have other videos with Andrew Yang and interviews. And donate, people. The campaign needs it. Trying to meet a goal by the end of June. And of course, this channel needs your support as well. So you can go to the website and hit the donate button, and everything is appreciated. Take care.